Hi, welcome. My name is Professor James Hopkins. It is November 17th. It's kind of late. Um, I'm the director of the Yaqui Human Rights Project, a clinic within the Indigenous Peoples Law and Policy program here at the James E. Rogers College of Law. If you're accessing this link, and I'm going to try to knock this video out on the last try, so this is like my third attempt. So if you're accessing this link, it's because you have appeared on a roster of interested students in the clinic. Now, I know this video on the 17th of November is at least a week late because I'm responding to the law school's clinic placement matching system. Let me just say that all I have at this point is a list of students who have expressed an interest, and this is through an Excel sheet provided by the registrar. I've had direct contact with some students, and so they are included in this distribution. As well, there are other students that I know who are interdisciplinary students and are not participating in the College of Law clinic match process. So I'm just doing the best I can, and I've asked for a class list. I've tried to access the class list on U of A Access, but no luck. But enough about my problems. Let's focus on the clinic, and again, welcoming you to the clinic for the spring 2021 semester. Now, while I might get some emails from some of you saying thanks, but I just wanted to let you know that I've chosen another clinic. Excellent, more power to you and all the best of success. And great, I'm just trying to do the best that I can with a limited information. But I also think it's important that you understand that there is a clinic. And so I'm going to be making regular communications with you henceforth as we move out of the fall and into the spring semester. In the previous videos that I will now have to edit, I ended up talking a lot about the subject matter of the clinic, a human rights petition that I filed before the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights. But I promised myself, for the purposes of this video, I will not talk about the core subject matter of the clinic. Rather, I just want to talk about a few introductory kind of housekeeping points, really. So, meeting times in the spring. I don't know. Will we meet on site? Probably not. I'm just guessing. I'm more than happy to accommodate if the situation changes. I will be able to coordinate a fixed session for the clinic in-class component, and yet I am equally happy to meet with you outside of that time slot. I believe it's for Thursday. So I'm very, very flexible. Because of the situation regarding COVID, we will probably be focusing on individual or individuated tasks. And I would like us to regroup to create a sense of community. I think that's important. In addition, we will have to regroup because of our client group. So let me just mention this. You know that in the distance, there's this subject matter of an Inter-American Human Rights petition. But it's a much more complicated clinic from the perspective that the subject matter of the petition involves a binational piece of property, if you will, the Rio Yaqui Basin. And it involves a binational indigenous group. So the primary clients are the 8 Rio Yaqui Pueblos, who are suffering enormous hardship due to the essentially the discriminatory deliberate acts and omissions of the state of Mexico. So that's the petition in a nutshell. Literally taking away access to safe drinking water So access and safe drinking water, gone. And on and on. There's a litany of problems. So part of the petition exercise in the clinic is to try to struggle with this existential problem, because we are lodged in the Inter-American system, which is a slow moving process. I will talk further about the options that the pathway is presenting with regard to the petition in the Inter-American system, because there is some hope there. But as I said, the primary group being the Rio Yaqui Pueblos, they have a sister group called the Pascua Yaqui tribe. They are located here in Tucson. So there is a history of advocacy and direct participation by the Pascua Yaqui tribe in this clinic. So to come back to what I was saying, that in the class process, we will have the chance to regroup with the client. One of the clients will be representatives of the Pascua Yaqui tribe. So, and so that's great because they're here in Tucson. I don't want to get overly ambitious because of the coronavirus situation. So let me just put it to you like this. And this is the best way to do it. And I think it's kind of nice and discreet. There is a project that I'm involved in on a remote piece of property in Pima County, and it's with the tribe, the Pascua Yaqui tribe. It does not present a dilemma vis-a-vis transmission of the coronavirus, in the sense that it is outside. It is a massive ranch. You know, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of acres, and so you don't bump into people. But there is a food security initiative that the clinic has ventured into, and one of the things that the clinic focuses on is the shared ecology of the binational Yaqui indigenous peoples. So there's the Rio Yaqui catfish, you'll hear more about that. And then there's also an opportunity for sustainable gardening, food production, and also reforestation. I'm mentioning that because of what I perceive as kind of the stress of people, you know, living in isolation. So as my eyeballs are just so dry, I've been staring at the computer all day. It's terrible. So that's an opportunity. If it's something that you're thinking, I could use the opportunity to get out maybe once a week, and this is all supervised and it's all structured, so we can talk more about that. So the point of all this is to say, while I don't think the in-class component will be there, I'm open to it, but I just don't know what that's going to be like. My plan is to kind of get a little bit of outdoor exposure in a socially distant, safe environment. And also, if some of you go down that road with me, there are protocols and procedures. There's testing requirements, etc., and there's actually clearances to go in and out of this ranch. More on that later. But all I wanted to say was welcome. I apologize for this kind of late message, but I am now reaching out to you all. As far as the materials, I will be posting through the U of A box. The D2L system is actually not up and running. I initially tried to reach out to you all there, and I realized I was writing to myself. There was no class list. So at least it looks like the D2L looks like it's been populated with the clinic material, but I'll take care of that this week. And then I'll also send out a draft syllabus. But the main purpose is to make contact, welcome you, and then also to take more time to hear about your interests, and during that same time, concurrently, connecting you with background information like the actual Inter-American Petition, the English version, and so on. So feel free to reach out to me. You have my email. That's a great way to reach me. I'll include my cell phone in the email as well, and we'll go from there. Okay, so thank you for your patience, welcome, and I look forward to working with you.